If I lost everything today, my wealth, my companies, even my reputation, where would I begin? It's a question people ask me often, and I always give the same answer. The most important investment you can make is in yourself. Before the stocks, before the savings account, before the business ideas, I'd start with one thing, my mind. Because money follows mindset. And without the right way of thinking, even $1 billion can vanish in your hands. Let me explain exactly why. 1. Your mind is your greatest asset. Forget about gold, crypto, or real estate. The most valuable asset you'll ever own is your ability to think. Ultimately, there's one investment that supersedes all others. Invest in yourself. When I was young, I read everything I could. Biographies, business books, newspapers. I taught myself how to think clearly and independently. And over time, that gave me something priceless. Good judgment. That's how I avoided foolish deals. That's how I picked great businesses. That's how I stayed calm when others panicked. If I lost everything, I go right back to sharpening my thinking. Because once you build that mental foundation, no one can take it from you. 2. A wealthy mind doesn't chase. It attracts. You've probably seen it. People running from scheme to scheme, hustle to hustle, desperate to make a quick buck. But a wealthy mind thinks differently. In the business world, the rearview mirror is always clearer than the windshield. I don't chase trends. I don't copy what everyone else is doing. Instead, I stay curious. I read. I reflect. I ask questions others miss. And eventually, opportunities find me, because a prepared mind recognizes value before others even see it. 3. Confidence comes from preparation. The reason I don't panic during crashes or rush into booms is simple. I trust my preparation. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. I've trained my mind for decades. I understand my investments. I know my circle of competence. That's what gives me calm in chaos. If I was starting over, I'd spend every day preparing, reading, writing, thinking, so that when the right opportunity came, I wouldn't need to guess. I'd be ready. 4. Emotional control is a superpower. Money is emotional. Greed, fear, envy. They destroy more fortunes than bad investments. The most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. Even the smartest person can lose everything if they can't control their impulses. That's why I'd start with mastering my emotions. I'd build habits of patience. I'd practice gratitude. I'd learn to sit still when the world is shouting. Because wealth flows to those who can stay steady when others are swinging wildly. 5. Your value grows with your mind. You don't get paid for time. You get paid for value. And value comes from what you know, what you can do, and how you think. The best thing you can do is be exceptionally good at something. The more valuable you become to others, the more they'll gladly pay you. So if I lost it all, I'd ask, how can I grow my value? I'd master skill. I'd solve problems. I'd learn how to serve others better than anyone else. That's how you earn, not just once, but for life. People chase money like it's the end goal, but money is a byproduct. The real goal is becoming the kind of person who attracts wealth naturally. That's why I'd start with my mind. Because when your mind is sharp, your emotions are steady, and your skills are valuable, money has nowhere else to go but toward you. You only have to do a very few things right in your life, so long as you don't do too many things wrong. Start with your mind, and everything else will follow.